There is $200 trillion right now tied up in gold, stocks, bonds, and cash around the world. And I am not excited about putting my money in any four of those options right now. If 1% of that $200 trillion finds its way into cryptocurrency in the next 10 years, you would be looking at a $2 trillion valuation that is 12 times what it is today, and it will drive the Bitcoin price above $50,000.
Well, Ronnie, in the Royal Highness's defense here, what he has pointed out, and many others have pointed out, is this issue of regulation or lack thereof. The concern that very few central banks have set out to endorse Bitcoin as a currency, the concern that some regulators, including those in China, are looking at changing the rules as we speak. Doesn't this uncertainty have implications for volatility, if not just the price of the downside?
I am not concerned about this at all. A couple of weeks ago, the head of the IMF, Christine Lagarde, said that she believes cryptocurrency will replace the traditional banking system. I believe that. You have a supply-demand equation here that is mind-boggling to me. You are going to have a situation in a couple of years where there are 200 million people around the world trying to get their hands on a few million Bitcoin, and that is what is going to drive the price to $50,000. $50,000 would be a $1 trillion valuation, which is less than 15% of what gold is at today. Now, as far as Prince Al-Walid bin Talal and Jamie Dimon and Larry Fink go, with all due respect to these three people, they are heavily invested in publicly traded U.S. banks. And those banks are threatened by Bitcoin right now. So I don't expect those people to come out and recommend to your viewers to buy Bitcoin because that hurts their business.
Ronnie, just to jump in here, are you positive on all the various cryptocurrencies or only Bitcoin? Because there are a whole bunch, there's Bitcoin, there's Ethereum, and there's a whole bunch of other new startups as well. Are you positive on the whole group of cryptocurrencies?
No, not at all. There are more than 1,000 cryptocurrencies right now. And 95% of them are pump and dump scam operations, similar to what you saw in the dot-com bubble with the NASDAQ 20 years ago. I am only focusing on the top 20 names out of the 1,000 that are there right now. And those top 20 names account for more than 90% of the $168 billion market valuation. Okay? So yes, there's a bubble once you get below those top 20 names, but that's less than 10% of the universe that we are talking about right now. And another thing, Goldman Sachs publicly traded shares today closed with a market valuation of $94 billion. That is exactly, as we speak, where Bitcoin is today. So people need to start taking this seriously because today Bitcoin caught up with Goldman Sachs. Within 5 years, it's going to catch Apple, which has an $800 billion market cap.